Hey everybody, welcome back. Episode 86 of the Legends and Dragons podcast here. The Legends Lair in Hurst, Texas. Phil Bulloch.
Jimmy Clouse.
Bro.
Look at our shirts.
Yeah, bro.
Quality Leering Center. My brother got me this sweatshirt for my birthday. And even though it's almost summer now.
Yeah, bro. I had one last time.
I'm going to wear this thing every chance I get because I love it. And if you don't know what this has to do with the Minnesota Somalian fraud. And I'm just glad that we're exposing it all and getting out of this country. And I love it because, man, my tax dollars went to pay for this crap. And yours did too.
It did, man. And let me tell you, man, I saw this meme. And it says how I feel about this country. And it's like the Patriot, Mel Gibson. Like,
yeah.
Like, oh, we're going to. And it says how I feel about my government. And it's just like the total opposite, like, conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
That's how I feel, man. I don't trust the government, but I love my country.
Yep.
Don't trust the government.
I do love our country for sure.
Hey, man. So it's been 2 weeks since we were last on.
Yeah, we couldn't be here last week.
Couldn't be here last week, unfortunately. You know, you had to do something that I had to do for the first time ever in my life.
Yeah.
And that was put a dog down.
Yeah.
This isn't the first time.
Not for me. It's not the first time for me, but it doesn't make it any
I know,
easier,
it doesn't make it
dude.
easier. I mean, I never had that growing up as a kid, right?
Yeah.
I've moved. I mean, we had dogs and never had to put a dog down. But, man, when I had to put my American Lab down, Tuck, man, it was such a gut punch. But I will say this. I mean, so we have another dog. We have Harbor. But your experience, when that time comes, I'm going to go with
that's so I've done it all. So basically, before I met Virginia, after my father passed away when I was an alcoholic, I bought a puppy because I thought it would help me feel better when I wasn't dealing with my own problems.
Yeah. And
so it was a corgi, and she was awesome. So I got her. And then of course my mom got sick and passed away.
Right.
And I had to move down to Houston. And then I stopped drinking and everything, got sober, which was great. But I was still I was lonely, and Daisy was at the house by herself while I was working retail hours. And I was like, man, I need to get her a sister. So I got her a little sister, man, and it was a half corgi, half border collie. Yeah, so little stubby dog, but border collie, black, brown, and white, just beautiful. And so I had those pups, and Daisy passed away, the older sister, in 2018. And then I've had Lily for 16 and a half years,
that's great,
bro.
though, man. 16
I got her
years.
in August of 2009.
Dude, think about this. You've had that dog longer than you've had Virginia.
Yeah. Virginia, I've been dating 14 years.
14 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
So tell the audience this, man, because I took Tuck to the vet.
Yes.
So they put the dog down.
Yeah. So I've taken dogs to the vet, and when you take a dog to the vet, it's very stressful for them because all the smells are there. They don't understand everybody. They don't know the people.
Yeah.
And some vets have they have a euthanasia room, right, where you go in and put the dog down, and it's kind of homey. It's got a couch and stuff, but it's still like when I took Daisy, the older one, when I took her in there, they put an IV in. Well, they missed the veins, so they had to do it 3 or 4 times. Well, that stressed her out. When she's got cancer, she's sick, and so it stressed her out. And then they put the medicine through. It's just a bad experience. And so I've had Lily for 16 and a half years, and I said, I am not doing that. I'm not stressing her out. We're not doing this crap. So we called this place. I love it. It's called Laps of Love. It's located in DFW, and they have different vets that are on call that will come to your house and do an in-home and euthanize your dog in your house. Which, if you have the choice, you should do that 100%. Yes, it costs a lot of money. It's probably double what you would pay at the vet, but it's worth it. The dog is surrounded by everybody they love. It's in familiar places. We had our dog in her bed on the ottoman with me and Virginia and the other girls around her, petting her, telling her you loved her. And the great thing is, since they're traveling vets, they're licensed vets. They have their own procedures. They can do what they want. So they didn't have to administer an IV. They didn't have to at all. They did one shot in the back of the neck to get her on cloud 9 high, and then they put the shot in her leg, and you know, and finish the job.
Now we got like the paw print.
Yes, we did that too.
We got and I have Tuck's ashes.
Yes, so I haven't got those back yet, but
okay,
those are coming. Yes,
okay.
So they did the ashes, they did that, and then she cut a hair and put it in a little locket for us.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Dude. And then my wife, I asked her the other day. She broke down crying when I asked her. My wife does paintings of dogs. And I asked her if she would, when she feels like it, when she gets over this, because it was very rough on my wife and I, if she would do a portrait painting of Lily for me.
Yeah, man.
And she absolutely agreed. So
yeah, that's awesome.
I can't wait for this portrait, dude.
That's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Well, we've had a very interesting news cycle as well. And I just want to say something, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've heard this. Have you heard the quadruple amputee getting charged with murder? Bro, let me. I know you're laughing. Have you not seen
it? It reminds me of a joke.
There is a joke. But have you seen it? Have you seen the news about this?
No.
Bro, when we're done.
No, say it now. Let's go. Let's
No. I know. Say when we're done, you need to watch the.
Okay.
There's a YouTube video.
All right.
This dude, 20-something years old.
No arms, no legs.
No, he got a little stubs.
Right.
I don't know. I mean, dude, we're going to get canceled. But you got no arms or legs, right? But okay, so this dude is charged with shooting, charged with murder. Do you understand that when I go target practicing, I'm always just I need to work. I still have an issue pulling just slightly left guitar, slightly left.
Yeah.
I'm still working on it.
Yeah.
But this dude, no hands,
dead on it,
dead on
yards,
target,
baby.
bro. God, he just
oh, time to go.
And he
rolled away. Now we're really gonna get canceled.
Dude rolled away after he shot I'm just saying, bro. Look, man. I'm just saying, watch the video. I was watching the video. I was like, this dude, he shot and killed someone.
Does it show the video?
Well, it doesn't show the video of him shooting a kid, but it shows him.
But he can hold a firearm, correct?
Well,
when you say no arms, no legs, I'm thinking cut off at the shoulders and cut off right here, bro.
It's like. Dude,
okay, so he got something.
He's got no, but dude, he doesn't have any big, bro. I'm telling you.
My goodness.
When I saw that, of course, I had a lot of questions. Of course, when I read it, I was like, I have a lot of questions here. But then I saw a video on YouTube of him, like, I don't know, a few years back, man, and just you know, however else. And I'm like,
man,
bro.
Well, I hope the court stands up and does the right thing.
The long arm of justice.
Oh my God! Yeah, parents, don't let your kids watch this episode.
Man.
You want to hear the joke now?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tone it down because I really don't like to cuss on the podcast, you know, because we got everybody watching.
We got kids watching.
And we got kids that watch, and I'm a kids instructor. I don't like to cuss. But Jimmy 2 weeks ago made me cuss when he got me mad about the Star Wars things. That was not my fault.
I imagine the Ewoks being the same size as you, by the way.
But I apologize for dropping the F-bomb on the last episode. I will not say it on this episode. Even though this joke requires it, I will switch it out with another word.
All right.
All right. So this armless and legless lady sitting on the beach, and I mean no nuts, like cut off at the shoulders and the legs.
Okay.
And she's sitting there, she's crying. Sorry, I heard this joke when I was in elementary school.
All right.
And this guy walks by, the lifeguard walks by, all, you know, cut, and he's like, lady, what's wrong? And she's like, I've never been kissed before. Nobody's ever kissed me. Will you give me a kiss? He's like, sure. And he, you know, gives her a kiss. And she's like, thank you. You made my day. And he walks off, you know, and a couple hours later, he walks by, and she's crying. He's like, lady, what's wrong? She's like, I've never felt a man's hands like on my shoulder for a massage before, you know? Can you give me a massage? She's like, yeah. So he gives her a massage, you know, and she's like, thanks, that really made my day. And he walks off, and he's walking by a couple hours later, and she's bawling her eyes out. He's like, lady, what's wrong? She's like, well, I've never been screwed before. Will you screw me? He goes, yeah. He picked her up and tossed her in the ocean. He's like, you're screwed. Ah, all right. So listen. There was a joke I had from elementary.
It had such an impactful impact on his life. That
Oh my goodness, dude. We're definitely getting canceled
what's
now.
What's wrong with us, bro?
Huh?
What's wrong with
Nothing's
us?
wrong with
us. Well,
I
mean, when I say us, I mean men in general. I'm having to raise a 15-year-old, and I have to tell him, hey, bro, know who your audience is.
Yeah.
Be aware of your surroundings.
It's not what happened to us, it's what happened to society, dude.
Yeah.
And in the last 30 years, we've let a lot of crap come across our culture that shouldn't have come across. And here's the thing, man. Everybody has the right to be offended.
Yeah.
But be offended on your own. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like if it offends you, just turn away or don't watch. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. A lot of things offend me.
Yeah.
But I don't shine light on them. I don't bring them to.
You mean you don't cry out?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Like if comedy's gone downhill in the last 20 years.
Yeah.
If Richard Pryor came out or Eddie Murphy did Raw today, they'd be canceled.
Bro.
If Tropic Thunder was made today, it would be canceled. Because we got too many soft bubble wrap babies, and it's our fault. It's my generation's fault because we stopped spanking kids. Yeah. And we put them in timeouts. And I got my butt whooped when I was a kid. And let me tell you something, it had 100% effect on the way I turned out.
Yep.
My dad and my mom, they whooped my butt. My grandmother used to make me get a switch off her tree.
Bro, I was going to say that. My mom, I remember this. And I know my mom's going to watch it anyway. She made me go get a switch.
Yeah.
I thought I was being slick.
Yep.
And I got the thinnest.
That one tore your skin apart, son. Yep.
Bro, I was tore up from that. But listen, man, I'm going to say it right here. I don't care. I spanked Journey in Town.
Yeah, well, good.
I spanked them up until...
I commend you for that,
Yeah,
bro.
Man, up until, of course, a certain age.
Well, yes, of course. But when they're smaller, dude.
Bro, I absolutely did.
Absolutely.
And I have no shame in saying that at all. Because my kids, as much as they make me lose my hair, they're pretty dang good.
They are good, dude.
They're good kids. Well, anyway, rest in peace. Around this poster is right here. You'll see. But
why we got to bring up the bad shit?
Chuck Norris, man, rest in peace to the legend.
Norris, rest in peace. God, what an amazing human being,
bro.
What an amazing martial artist.
Yeah.
What an amazing man, father, Christ follower.
Yep. I got an autographed book by him.
Man, I met him in 2000.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was at his. It was somewhere in Irving. So my old Kempo instructor knew him, and obviously Chance knew him, and Grandmaster Pat knew him. But I didn't get to meet him until I was like 20 or 21 when my buddy Kerwin took me to. He had just started the World Combat League.
Okay.
And it was Chuck Norris's full contact fighting. This was like not UFC, but different, but it was it was a fighting organization. So we went to his first show in Irving. And I got to meet him there, and it was absolutely phenomenal. Now, everybody's like, I posted online, and, because somebody made an AI picture of me and Chuck Norris. And somebody said, is this real or AI? Or they said, did you really meet him, or is this AI? And I said, both. They go, well, what do you mean? I go, well, this picture is AI, but I have met him. Yeah. They're like, well, where's the photo? I'm like, this is 2000.
Yeah.
We didn't have cameras on cell phones back then. Cameras on cell phones didn't get released till 2004.
Yeah.
Why do I know that? Because I used to sell them at Car Toys, dude.
Oh, okay.
The first, the first consumer phone with a camera, the flip phone was that Samsung flip phone. But, and then the Razors came out. But before that, dude, in 2000, we didn't have cameras on our phones, dude.
Right. Yeah.
And I didn't walk around. I was 20 years old, dude. I didn't walk around. Did you walk around with a Polaroid or one of those disposable cameras? That's something girls did, bro. You know? And I'm not being sexist. It just is what it is. That's what girls did. They bought the disposable cameras when we went to the lake and the beach. And the boys we just did our thing. So when I was at this fight, I didn't have a camera, but somebody did, and they took a picture, and I have it somewhere. I just have to find it.
Yeah, man.
So
find it. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
So I got an autograph signed book.
Nice.
By him. He signed the book for me.
Nice.
And, just a couple years ago.
Nice.
So
it's
been very recent.
Very cool. That's awesome.
So and with that though, man, Chuck Norris. I mean, listen, from Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan, Chuck Norris, and of course you could go through the whole like Stegall and whatever, you know, the other ones. But I still remember, man. Well, it was what was it, man? It was the kid who pretended he was there.
Bro, that's my favorite Chuck Norris movie. Sidekicks.
Sidekicks.
It's my favorite Chuck Norris movie.
I used to watch that movie like.
Watched it twice this last weekend.
Did you?
Yep.
Dude,
I was sick, so I had nothing to do. I watched it twice.
Dude, I
love that movie.
I like it when
so Jonathan Brandis.
Yes.
And what's crazy is now they're reunited together because he committed suicide when he was 26 years old. The kid from that movie.
Oh, that's right. He did. Yeah, man.
But that's a great movie, dude.
That movie, between that and of course the Karate Kid.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's one of the reasons why I love martial arts.
Yes.
Because, dude, I'll tell you what, man, in that movie, remember when they lit the bricks
on fire and he smashed through them, dude? I love it, bro. Man. It was great.
But anyways, Chuck Norris, rest in peace, sir.
Yes, rest
in
peace.
Thank you for
Chuck
all
Norris.
that you have done in the martial arts.
Yeah, thank you for everything, man.
Oh, man, speaking of phones, have I ever told you my cell phone story?
No.
Let me tell you this. So I was stationed in Germany from 04, like the beginning of 04, until I got out of the Air Force in 05. So I had a prepaid phone over in Germany, right? So during that time, prepaid. I was like, okay, so you put the minutes on, and it was just one of these
I remember
brick phones, right? And I had no idea.
We called them burner phones.
Yeah, burner phone. Yeah, I had a burner phone in Germany, and I didn't know anything about text messaging.
Yeah,
no, I mean, so I attempted text messaging. So I got out of the Air Force August 1st, 2005.
Yeah.
And I blast out, and of course I went through like the divorce in 04 and all the other stuff from I call it my practice marriage from 04. And so, and by the way, just hit 20 years with the old Mrs.
Yeah, congratulations,
Clouse.
brother.
Yeah,
awesome job, man.
I tricked her, man.
Happy anniversary.
Tricked her into married 20 years.
That's
I tell her I can't trust her judgment. Because she chose me.
She did.
So anyway, so 2005, I get this phone. It's like now it's a flip phone sort of thing. And 2 weeks after I get out, I meet Miriam through a mutual friend. Or whatever. Miriam and I, we talked like the night before or whatever on the phone. And dude, this was during the time of if you had Sprint and I had AT&T. Bro, two different services.
Yep. Like unless you had a free at night.
I knew nothing. I knew nothing.
Oh yeah, bro.
So Miriam and I are talking. Next day I go to class in Oklahoma City doing airspace procedures. I have to get all these requirements knocked out. And I'm sitting in class and my phone starts doing something, but it's not ringing. It's like, so I look down and my phone says, good morning, hope you have a good day. You know, that's really all it said. And I was like, yo. I thought I was like Michael Knight, bro. I thought this was like kid. I was like, my phone just told me. I was like, you too. I had no idea, bro. I had no idea about this phone at all. And so I told my buddy, I'm like, yo, I'm like, look, hello, like, and so I'm trying to talk to my phone, like walkie-talkie. I'm like, yo, look at this. And he goes, yo, Jimmy, that's a text message. I was like, a text? What's a text message? He goes, that's the phone number. And you have to remember in Europe, their phone numbers are different. And so I was like, oh yeah, that's the area code 502. And I'm looking at the number. I'm like 502. I'm looking at like, oh, that's Kentucky. Oh, that's Miriam. And so, bro, I'm trying to send my first text. And boy, if I wanted that S, you had to go.
Four times. Man.
I'm like, oh man, I missed it. So anyway, so I had that phone all the way up until AT&T told me that they could no longer service my phone. Like they made me upgrade my phone to an iPhone, whatever. But here's the thing, then, man. Miriam was on a different cell phone plan. And so she had called me. So Miriam was trying. She got a divorce as well. So she's back home trying to clean up all her finances, clean up her life or whatever. And she was like, my phone bill's $700 something. I was like, what? $700 something? And she was like, I was like, I'll take care of it. And I was like, I don't understand like how your phone bill's so much. She goes, well, we're on two different plans and there's free after 6 p.m.
Oh yeah, bro. It got crazy, dude.
Bro.
Free nights and weekends. Texts were 10 cents a message. I sold phones at Car Toys, and I remember in 2003 when the little Nokia It was the little phone. It was red, black, or gray. It was like a little miniature phone.
I had the
red one.
Okay.
And so you could play Snake on that phone.
Yes.
Anyway, I had a dude come in, man. He had a $1,800 bill from 1 week of text messages, dude.
What?
Yeah, and talking like off the peak hours for free nights and weekends, dude.
Bro.
Yeah, he had burned through his minutes because it was like 600 minutes, unlimited nights and weekends. But if you went over that 6 minutes, it's like 29 cents a minute, man.
Bro,
Y'all don't understand. You kids these days, they don't understand. Every plan you get is unlimited data, unlimited. Oh. We couldn't even get on the internet. And if you went over your little 400 or 500 minutes, man, they would charge. People like literally would go into bankruptcy for cell phone bills, dude.
That's wild, isn't it? Hey, let grandpas here tell you kids what else.
That's right.
I think that we had more freedom, and tell me if I'm wrong, we had more freedom when the phone was on the wall connected to the
absolutely we did, dude.
More freedom.
These are prisons to people, man.
Without a doubt, man.
Stupid.
And let me tell you parents something right now. So I am raising a 19-year-old daughter, and we're still going through, I say some growing pains, but she's learning her way in this world, and she's making mistakes, and it's like we all did. However, I have to keep reminding myself that I wasn't raised with a phone.
Yep.
Now, my kids didn't get phones up until they were at least freshmen in high school.
Yeah.
I didn't give my kids any phone. Like you parents that give your kids phones and they're 10 or whatever, like
their own iPads at 4.
My kids were not on that at all. And call me whatever you want to call me. Right now, my son is competing. Right now, he is competing in a academic competition in Waco.
Nice.
Right now.
Let's go.
Again, senior. He's a freshman, and it's again. Do I attribute that to him being off screens and stuff? Yeah, absolutely, I do, because having that screen time and keeping them from it. But anyways, all that to say is there are evils in this world that want to take your kids' attention. Yep. That if you have your kids on Roblox, I'm telling you right now, get your kids off Roblox.
Don't have them on
that
those
is
games.
a cesspool for pedophiles.
Yeah, didn't the guy that created it, didn't he just get like 13 or 14 counts?
Somebody did, yes. Somebody did. Some sort of
insane
designer or coder or whoever. Get your kids off Roblox. Get your kids off of. If they're online, you need to know exactly what they're doing, especially if you have young children. You need to be all up in their business because that's your business. And I'm just saying to you right now, yes, I'm very passionate about it because I constantly, my kids do a great job, but I constantly am just telling my kids, be careful what you say, who you say it. And listen, I don't know if it's the military in me, but be careful what you share, your places. Now, people go, well, Jimmy, you share. Yes, I do, because maybe this is going to be wrong to say, maybe I'm looking for a fight. maybe I'm looking for I don't know, man. I'm just saying. Wait, listen, and by the way, speaking of online, it's a double-edged sword, right? Because we have family long distance as well. They keep in touch and whatever else. But let me tell you something about online, people. Shout out to my boy here for go Google this guy. Look. He's trying to be humble right now. I'm telling you right now. I'm going to speak about this guy right here. This guy, for many years, has built this program, this kids program, and I mean, dude, multiple times, 3 times, right? Yeah. At least 3 times.
In the last 15 years.
In the last 15 years, has built kids programs, phenomenal programs. I just want you to Google his name.
No, don't.
And Google his name and look at the reviews, because this guy, if you're in the local area, you need to. I'm serious. I'm not saying it just because I love this guy. I'm saying it because it's true. Don't just take it my word. Go look at the other parents' reviews. Congratulations, man. I appreciate it. It's awesome, dude.
That is awesome. It feels really good, dude.
Yeah, dude. I bet it does, man. When you saw it, let's talk about that. When you read it,
I was shocked, bro.
Yeah.
I was shocked because honestly, I was going in there because Monday night and last night we were, Greg's teaching the Gregorian. And so I was like, the fastest way to look that up is like, Gregorian, Jiu-Jitsu. So I typed it up and I found it on YouTube and I sent it to him.
Yeah.
And and then I was like, all right, well, I was like, man, where's that other video I was in? So I typed my name to see if I could pull it up and that's what it read. And I was just like, wow, dude, like I had no idea. Dude.
Yeah,
It was
dude.
pretty awesome.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
And let me tell you, man, I am wrecked. The last 2 days.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Bro, I was in Uke on Monday night.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
I was my hips were all, I was like,
Yeah.
Man, Greg was just
So
anyways.
I made a mistake. I've been running around the gym screaming that I got a counter for the captain.
Uh-oh. Yeah, how'd that go?
Greg showed me last night it was not a counter and it does not work.
Oh my god. Now listen, let's be fair. If I try to hit you with the captain, you'll be.
It'll probably work on you.
It'll probably work, right?
But it doesn't work on the man. It needs to work on the man, bro. It needs to work on the guy, on the captain himself, bro.
Oh man, so Greg has called this move. And listen, man, I've hit quite.
Oh, it's a beautiful move.
And
Anybody that would dog it or talk crap about it, they don't understand jiu-jitsu at all. It's a beautiful move, and it works. So I hit it 3 times this morning, bro.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
No gi today and tonight.
Well, I did, dude. What I love baiting people into it,
and it'll work in gi too. That's what's great.
Baiting people into it, and then bam! They're like,
nobody thinks to turn away in side control, man. And it's such you have so many options from there.
But bro, I was wrecked, and of course our boy Bronson, who was an absolute machine. So I had partnered up with him at lunch yesterday.
He's a machine, dude.
Bro. Anyways, and by the way, Aslan, if you're listening. She just told me that she signed up for the tournament.
Let's go!
She told me she signed up for the tournament.
Let's go.
So congratulations to all of our Henzo Gracie family that signed up for the tournament.
My niece has signed up.
No way.
Yes, Ali and Isabella are going to do their first tournament. I'm so excited and I'm so nervous for them.
Oh, yeah.
So I told the other coach, I was like, I can't coach them. I need Mo or Josh. I need somebody in their corner, dude. Because I cannot. I will be too emotionally involved in their match, dude. You know what I'm saying? I cannot have that. So
that's exciting.
And it's crazy because other dads are like, I want to coach my son. Like that's you. No. I do not want to coach them because I do not want to be their cause of their downfall or them. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't want anything. I love them to death. Yeah. I want their first tournament. I don't want them to be nervous because I'm in the corner.
Right.
So yeah,
I think that's a good call.
And we have amazing coaches, so I feel great with them in Greg's hands or Mike's hands or Mo's hands or whoever, dude. You know what I'm saying?
But I think that there's something to be said about that because I have coached talent in martial. So my kids are amazing, and I like to brag on them. So my son's been in martial arts since he was 5 years old, and I think his defense in basketball, he's not afraid to get hit because he's been hit. But anyways, there was a time where I had to stop being his coach.
Yeah.
That I had to let others, like on basketball, I'm like, okay, man, I'm like, you. So now I'm just a parent, a supportive parent on the side. The only thing I yell at my son from the sidelines is, hey, hands up, hey, hustle.
Yeah.
But I don't tell him, hey, shoot the ball, hey, pass the ball. That's not what I'm there for. Other parents, you guys need to shut your mouth. Trap and let your kids play. They're not. Listen, if my son wants to play college ball, there are people that are going to help guide him and put him on the path forward. But anyways, all that being said is you not coaching your nieces and just being a spectator. And videoing. That's man.
Well, because Virginia, her sisters, and my mother and father, they'll all be there cheering on them. While they're going, I will be coaching another student, so I won't even be able to see them.
Yeah.
So my hope is that when I get done, they run up to me with medals and give me a big hug, and then I can be emotional with them.
How awesome is that?
Yeah. Oh, bro, I'll cry. I will cry so hard, dude.
You know how many students we have signed up?
20 something right now, but there's going to be more. There's more coming, dude, because I've got some parents that haven't signed their kids up yet just to see how they're doing in the competition class, which they're doing great. So they're probably going to sign up this week or next week.
Yeah, man.
We got adults that still haven't committed yet that are going to go, man. It's going to be great, dude. Back to Saturday. Let's go.
Yeah, man. I hate to say this, and I hate to admit this, even I at least, I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm going to hang it up for competing.
It's okay,
at least
dude.
for a while. Man.
It's okay. We could use you as a coach, bro.
I know, man, but golly, man, I love being out there. I love being in the arena. I love fighting. I love representing our school. But man, after the last time, you're like, man, my arm now is just starting to.
It's time to do stuff for your longevity, man.
I know, man. I've been watching a lot of Kenny Kim.
I love Kenny Kim.
He's been throwing some stuff.
Yeah, he's been throwing some real knowledgeable stuff. If you want to do this for the long run,
I know, man.
Refuse to roll with people, dude. That's what you got to do. I have a rule now, Jimmy. I used to roll with everybody, bro. I don't care. Yeah. 400 pounds, you purple belt, let's go. You know what? Now, if you weigh over 200 pounds, I'm not going with you. It's not because I'm scared or anything. It's just because somebody that size, crushing weight, 50 pounds over the meat, they have the potential to do some damage.
You know what?
So, I'm going to go with guys under 200 that are skilled, either blue belt or up, depending on who it is.
Yeah.
And dude, I'm going to get my rounds in, man. I'm 155 pounds, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. No,
I've got nothing to prove with anybody, dude. I've been doing this for 20 years. I've rolled with everybody who's anybody in DFW. There's guys down the street that could smash me, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But for me, it's all about longevity. I want to do this till I'm in my 80s. I love rolling.
Yeah, man.
I love rolling. I love jiu-jitsu.
Travis Clark. I still remember my very first roll with Travis Clark. Ever tell you about my first roll with Travis Clark? Bro, he just... I fell off or I did something, and all he did with one meat hook just grab my gi and put me right back on guard or just still working. I was like, this animal.
We were in, I don't know how many rolls. We've been rolling forever together, right? At least a couple years since he started coming over to mid-cities.
Yeah.
And one day we get into a scramble, right? Because normally I'm playing bottom, dude. He's just smashing on me. I mean, come on, dude. I'm a $155, bro. And so he's smashing on me and everything. But I got out, right? Like I scramble and I get out and I come up and he turtles. And I hook his neck. And man, bro.
You thought you had it.
I thought I had it. It was like in the movie, the heavens open up, the light comes down, the angels, whoa.
Yeah.
And I grab it and I said, oh man, this is it, Bulloch. I'm choking Travis today. And I sank back, dude, and I start to go back, and this dude stands up and grabs my legs and goes, woo! Like the strong men do at the strongman contest. You know how they toss the kegs?
Yep.
Bro, I was one of those kegs.
Yeah.
Bro, we still have it on video.
Yeah,
I'm a highlight reel. I flew in the air, almost landed on my neck. In fact, when Virginia saw Travis' neck, she had some words for him. It's like, you be more careful with my husband. He's like, yes, ma'am. I mean, dude, Travis is such a beast, bro.
Hey, listen,
dang.
And his wife.
Yeah, and I did not tap him, by the way.
His wife, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet little thing.
Yeah. 5'5".
Travis.
Yeah.
Absolute beast.
Yeah.
Can you imagine 5'5" Virginia?
Yeah.
Oh,
he's not dumb. Latina women are scary, bro.
Oh, man,
I'm scared of my wife.
Bro.
You're scared of my wife.
I'm scared of your wife.
Right after my kidney surgery, I've
man.
told this story before, but I'll tell it again. We were at Mid-Cities, and we were waiting for promotions, and I'm there because, I didn't want to miss promotions, and I've got a stent in. I'm like 6 or 7 days out of surgery, bro. Mm-hmm. And Jimmy walks up right to me. Hey, Phillip. Right on my kidney and drops me to my knees, dude. It was so painful. And the look my wife gave him across the room, Jimmy thought he was going to die.
I thought I was going to die. And in fact, when I told that story to Miriam, I thought I was going to die again. She's like, why? Because I had kidney stones and surgery, so I know. And so when I hit that stent and Phil dropped, I was like, man. But now,
it's all good. You felt bad, dude.
I did. But
good.
now I joke about it.
It's funny.
It was a W. I guess.
Yeah. Jimmy took me out, man. It was good.
Oh, man, it's so funny. But, man, it's... here's something else I have a bone to pick with individuals, right? I am a nobody in the martial arts world, right? Nobody. I mean, I have a black belt from Master Valdez, sure, blue belt under Greg Hamilton and Phillip here. That's cool. But if you happen to tell me, like, hey, bro, I'm going to show up at 11 o'clock today. Cool, man. Yeah, I'll see you there.
Yeah.
Or even 6 p.m., like, you don't have to apologize to me if you don't show up.
Yeah.
Like, listen, like, you don't, that's on you.
Yeah.
It's not on me. Like, you tell me, and I, listen.
We're going to be there.
Yeah, I'm going to be there. But don't keep like, hey, Jimmy, I'm gonna, and then not show up because, listen, I already have this not vision. What am I trying to say? I already have this knowledge that you're not going to.
We already know, bro.
I'm just saying, like, you don't have to. I'm a nobody, bro.
Yep.
So just show up to show up, man. Like,
that's right.
You don't have to. Anyway, I get frustrated at people's mindsets, and like, I'm not your pastor.
Yeah.
I'm not your your priest, whatever. You don't have to come to me and admit your sins or faults, which is, hey, the Bible tells us, I mean, if you find a brother like, hey man, I'm struggling with alcohol, I'm struggling, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yep.
But if your mindset is, you're not going to be there, but you keep saying that you will be there, that's not a Jimmy Clouse issue. That's on you. I'm going to continue to encourage you, and I'm going to continue to do that. I do that for a lot of our students on the mats. I encourage them. I say, hey, come on, let's keep training, keep pushing. Listen, if this old man can get out there, you can get out there. You can do it, all the stuff. But mindset, dude, I've been noticing, not just on the mats, but people I work with, younger generation, not all of them, of course, but if you don't fill yourself with positive things, if you don't fill your life with positive people, this world is absolutely going to crush you.
Yep.
This world wants you dead. I'm just going to.
And I can't be around you, dude. One of my best friends, Pete Vermillion, he had this girlfriend. Her name was Haley. God, I couldn't stand this chick. Oh, Haley, if you're watching me, you're horrible. And,
sorry, Haley.
I don't care. This is years ago.
Yeah.
He, man, dude, she was so miserable. Like, every day she'd find the worst in everything, you know. You could walk up to this girl and be like, hey, good morning. Is it really? The dust and the pollen is flying around. My allergies are bad. Is it really a good morning? Like, you need to go somewhere, because I can't be around you, because every day, everybody that knows me out there on social media or that knows me in my life, I'm one of the most positive people you will meet, dude.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it was crazy, because we got done with Jiu-Jitsu class last week on Wednesday, and we got done teaching, and somebody had they got done rolling, and they went over there and they were on their phone. I was still rolling. They're like, Professor. And I was like, what? Like, in the middle of the roll, and they're like, dude, I can't believe you're here teaching. You just put your dog down a few hours ago. I go, yeah, man. I mean, it is what it is, man. Like, I want to be here with you guys and be positive, and like, but they couldn't tell, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always try to be positive. Don't get me wrong. I get negative. I get down. I cried when I put my dog down for 2 days straight. I cried. Yeah. But man, I want everybody to feel good. That's why I do my videos in the morning.
Yep.
That's why I'm always like, hey guys, like, I try to find the good in every single situation that happens, man. And I try to instill that positivity on everybody else, because let me tell you something. You negative Nancy, y'all are horrible people. You're horrible to be around, because listen, attitudes are contagious. Is yours worth catching?
Yeah, man.
And if you have a negative attitude and you're walking around miserable all the time, other people are going to catch on to that. Yeah. And you're going to make them miserable. And shame on you for doing that.
Yeah.
So if you come to me and you're miserable, and don't get me wrong, stuff happens. If somebody comes to me with advice, like, oh man, I'm down, for this and that, I get it, stuff in life happens. But if every day, if you're just trying to find the bad and you're miserable and people are trying to help you out and you just constantly batting them down because you're a miserable person, yo, man, go do something. Go do something with your life. Get away from me. I don't even want to be around you.
Yeah.
I don't want to be around you. My life is filled with positivity.
Yep.
In fact, when I wake up in the morning, my wife literally sends me across the house because she's not a morning person. And as soon as 4:30 wakes up, I'm like, hey, it's time to rise and shine. And she's like, oh, no, leave right now. I feel so bad for her on our cruise, bro.
Oh, no.
Because I can't sleep in past 6 a.m. So I am going to be up at the buffet, like talking to strangers, dude, at like 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
Hey, when my wife wakes up, as soon as she texts me, I'll go get her and bring her back out. But, dude, I'm going to be at the boat at 5 a.m. Hey, what's going on? Pancakes?
Well, I will say this, man. I think I'm a pretty positive person.
Oh, for sure you are.
But I'm kind of Team Virginia when it comes to morning.
Oh, no, dude. No.
But also, to be fair, you have a routine, and you wake up, and you're at the school at 6 a.m.
Like for 5:30.
I'm sorry, at 5:30. My schedule's all crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway, but anyways, all that to say, Virginia, if you're listening, I'm kind of Team Virginia in this. The morning here. I'm just letting you know. But listen, kids, especially kids that Professor Phillip here teaches. Let me give you a cheat code in this life, because this world will absolutely try to take you down.
Absolutely, it will.
What you need to do with your mindset is you need to find wins throughout the day.
Yes, sir.
And let me give you some examples of those wins. The very first win is you woke up.
Yep.
That's win number 1.
Yes, sir.
Win number 2, you go to the bathroom, you click on the light. Thank God you have electricity.
That's right.
You have running water.
That's right.
You have toothpaste going.
That's right.
If you drive, did you hit green lights all the way through? Awesome. That's a W.
Do you have food to put in your stomach?
That's a win. You get hit by a red light on the way to wherever. Good. You get the opportunity to look around and see everything that you have around you. That's a blessing. You need to start changing your mindset and finding the W's in life.
Yes.
When you hit the mats, and this is what I was sharing with young Aslan, if you will, who just told me that she signed up for the tournament, is she's nervous. I said, everybody is.
Yep.
You're not alone in that. And of course, she doesn't like to lose. Nobody, I have yet to meet a person
that
says,
likes losing.
Man,
yep.
I can't wait to lose today.
Yep.
Nobody likes to lose. However, it's how you treat that loss. Are you going to sit there and be mopey and for however long because, I lost and whatever? Or are you going to say, you know what, I lost. What can I do better next time? What can I do to be a better teammate? What can I do to be a better competitor? What moves did I do? Listen, sometimes you get and sometimes you get got.
That's right.
So listen, find the W's in life. When you go to school, did you get an A? Outstanding. That's a W.
Yep.
Did you get a B? Did you do your best? Did you try your best? Did you study? If you got a B and you're like, man, I wish I didn't get a B, then guess what? You got to change something with your study habits. You got to change something with your time management, because if you're not happy with that B, but guess what? If you are happy with that B and you gave it all, guess what? That's a W. If you know that, hey, I sat up late at night, you got to look for the wins. Everybody has to look for the wins. That's not just for the kids. That's also for you adults as well, because there are some negative Nancy's out there.
Yep.
And listen, when I get there, and I don't want to call some of you parents out, but when I get to the gym a little early before 6 p.m. class, and I hear some of the talks from some of the parents on the sidelines, not about their kids, but just about the stuff that they're going through, come on, man, change that mindset, because your kids are listening to that.
That's
More is caught than taught. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's right.
So, anyways, man, I just had to say that, bro.
No, that's good, man.
That's been on my mind. But anyways, man, so we're going on not a cruise. We're going on a cruise next year, but
nice.
We booked a spot in Florida. I love going to
Florida. God, I want to move to Florida.
I love going to the Destin area.
I love the Keys, bro.
I love the Keys as well.
Jeez, man, I want to move there so bad.
But we're going there in July.
Nice.
And this is the first time where we offered Talon to bring a bud.
Very cool.
And so what's funny is Talon's bud is like, what are we going to do? And I'm like, so Talon knows, like, when we go on vacation, there's really no itinerary.
Yeah.
We wake up, we're going to the beach.
Right.
Maybe later we'll try go fishing. Maybe not. Maybe we'll hit some seafood.
Whatever the day brings, dude. That's
man.
how it should
and
be,
so,
bro.
So Miriam was texting with his bud's mom, like, hey, so because his bud's mom was saying, hey, what do you guys plan on doing? Miriam's like, listen, my husband works a stressful job. This is just the
unwinding, yes.
Yeah, it's just unwinding. Like, maybe we'll hit a dolphin cruise. Maybe we'll go deep sea fishing. Who knows?
Yeah.
Like, there's no plan.
Yeah.
The only plan I have is every day, I already told you guys, every day I get 10,000 steps.
Yep.
I'll get a light workout in.
You know what my favorite part was about Florida, bro?
Ooh, what's that?
The Keys. We honeymooned there 10 years ago next month. That's just so crazy. Yeah.
Bro.
And it's so wild, man. I love the Keys. I begged my wife for 3 years after that to move there to open up a jiu-jitsu gym.
Okay.
Surf and jiu-jitsu. I even had a name for the jiu-jitsu.
Surf and jiu-jitsu. I like that.
Well, that wasn't going to be the name. That's just what I was going to do.
Oh, no,
I was going to do surf and jiu-jitsu.
Well, I like surf and jiu-jitsu.
Well, I can't teach surfing lessons, so that would have been out. But it was going to be called Paradise Jiu-Jitsu, dude. And I already had the logo drawn up and everything. It was cool. But anyway, my favorite part there is, man, the drive-up bars that are the restaurants bars that are on the water.
Oh, bro.
Because we pull up, you sit at the bar, you get a menu, and of course they have all this stuff. And then, you see, we look behind the bar and there's crab traps and fishing rods.
Oh,
and I'm like, what are those for? And they're like, catch your own. I go, what do you mean catch your own? They're like, yeah. I go, I can catch my own crab and you'll cook it? They're like, yeah. I was like, oh, I'm doing that.
Yep.
So they gave me the trap. I put the raw chicken in there. I dropped it right on the side. Didn't even wait 10 minutes. Had 3 crabs in there. Pulled it up. They were back there cooking them, man. My wife got po' boy sandwiches. We ate so good at the Keys, bro.
Yeah.
They have the freshest fish. It's so good because the water's clear. It's not like, I'm sorry, dude. Growing up, I'd go to Galveston, like the Gulf of Mexico. That is a dirty-ass ocean. I won't even swim in Galveston, bro. It's nasty.
Yeah.
Nor will I eat fish that come from Galveston,
Okay.
dude. But, man, when you're in the Keys and you get that lobster or that crab out of that, or that conch out of that fresh, cold water that you can see through to the bottom, there ain't nothing better, bro.
Listen, man, that is
There's nothing better.
I'm a beach bum through and through.
Yeah.
I grew up in Virginia Beach. I shed a tear when I got stationed in Oklahoma because there was no water there.
Yeah.
They called Lake Altus up there a beach, and I was like, bro,
That ain't no beach, bro.
But anyways, all that to say, man, I love just the chill, the layback,
the salt life, bro.
Bro, the salt life is
people don't understand. If they've never lived it, they don't get it.
They don't get it, man. And let me tell you, and so I think that. Listen, I believe that everyone should have a cancer experience without having the cancer. Because having a cancer experience, what's up, Nikki?
Hello.
Having that experience and then going through it and then surviving it, like nothing matters.
Yes.
Nothing
Not
is so
the small stuff matters.
Yeah,
dude.
the small stuff, like, come on.
What matters
bro.
is your family and life and the memories you're making.
Listen, man, I could listen to Bob Marley all day.
Oh, yeah.
Kenny Chesney, some Jimmy Buffett. Those are my my go-to.
The island music.
I absolutely love the island music. But man, as we're listening to the island music, Greg yesterday at lunch, I don't know if he did this last night, but he was playing Pressure Drop by Toots and the I forget the name.
No, he put on Ninja Turtles last night.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, because we were doing Turtle Control.
Oh. Well, we were doing Turtle, but he had pressure because we talking about that pressure.
Yeah.
I was like, I am getting absolutely cooked listening to some reggae music right now. I don't know, man.
No, it's awesome.
But anyways, man, Soul Life, I highly encourage. Now, listen, are you guys mountain people or beach people? I like both, honestly. I mean,
beach, hands down beach.
I'm beach through and through, but I like the mountains.
Mountains are cool.
I like the mountains,
but beach, dude. I don't like being cold. Give me the sand. Give me the water.
Oh, man.
Give me the relaxation.
Yeah, man. I love it, man.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait to go.
Well, so let me tell you. So I had a few days off last week for spring break.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest with you guys too that are listening. So I love margaritas. I'll have a margarita. Dude, I had 2 drinks, like 1 drink at Joe T's.
Yeah.
Because I'm a fan of the patio. And so I had 1 drink. Okay, cool. But then another day we went to Flying Saucer.
Yeah.
So the Flying Saucer, if you don't know, it's in downtown Fort Worth.
Yep.
If you drink like 200 separate beers that they have, you get this little gold plate they put on the wall. So I registered for this in 2018. 2018. How many beers do you think I've had since 2018? It's 8 years. How many?
I don't know. 20, 30?
12.
You ain't never getting that flag, bro.
I told Miriam, I'm like, I'll be 185 years old before I get that. Because the thing is, man, I've been eating so clean.
Yeah.
It's
not worth it, bro.
It's not, man. I had one beer there, and I told Miriam, I'm like, man, I rarely drink these days now anyway, because why? Because I think about the Mats, dude. I really do, man. I think about...
It's good you're living the Marshall way, dude.
I think about the Bryces of the world, and the Bronsons, and the Blazers. I think about the Bullochs. Like, all of these animals that destroy me, I'm like, man, okay, if I eat this and drink this, how am I going to feel in the Mats next day, man? So, anyway, that's just throughout 10 years of martial arts, that's just... But yeah, man, when I saw that number 12, I just started laughing.
That is funny.
I was like, hey, babe, how many do you think? She said the same thing. She was like, I don't know, 20? I'm like, she was like 10. She was like 15. I'm like, no. So I said 12. That's insane. She started laughing. She goes, you're never going to get that gold.
That's right.
That's not the purpose of the, anyway. Anyway, all that to say, man, when I go to the beach, of course I'll have a drink or so.
Yeah.
But I've changed my taste buds, man. I've changed my I've changed my habits.
Well, I promise you, your body is thanking you.
Oh yeah, absolutely it is. And what's crazy is that with all the stuff. What's that natural oil that makes me better at jiu-jitsu? Steroids, isn't it? Steroid. I'm gonna
TRT.
TRT.
Coming next week.
Is that essential oil, right? TRT, man. But anyways, yeah, dude. So what else has been going on in the world, man, the last 2 weeks? Oh, Iran. Of course, we're still talking about that. You want to know my next prediction here?
Yeah.
All right. Here's my next prediction, everybody.
We'll end on this.
We'll end on this. Oh, yeah. So look at it, man. About an hour. People keep saying, oh, here's the thing. When you're on the mats doing jiu-jitsu, you expect to do jiu-jitsu, right?
Yes.
When you're wearing a gi and people seeing you in a gi, they say, martial artists. They expect martial artists.
Yes.
Those in the military, and I know that there's some people like, oh, don't send our boys and girls to war or whatever. When I signed up for the military, I knew that my body belonged to this country, belonged to the government, and that there was a possibility of me going to war. Now, my brothers and sisters that are still in the uniform, I pray God's protection over them.
That's right.
Because I don't want to see anybody obviously die in war. But we all knew when we signed that piece of paper that we were going to go to war. Now does our government, have they been going back and forth like, oh, boots on the ground? But listen, I'm just going to tell you right now, there will be a presence in Iran.
Oh, yeah.
There's going to be boots on the ground. Now, the number of soldiers and the number of Marines and airmen that are over there, that's not enough for a whole ground invasion. They're sending like 4,000 to, say, 6,000. That's not enough to take over an entire country. We will have boots in the ground. We will take over some high profile, in my opinion, some of the big oil refinery that they have. However, I'm just letting you know right now that they're going to be booby trapped. They will 100% be booby trapped.
So be careful.
Because yes, our boys and girls have to be careful, because just imagine if someone was going to come to your house and you knew someone was coming to your house. What would you do?
Set it up.
I would set it up for absolutely, no, we're not. Now, I hope and I pray with this administration that we can avoid all that there will be some sort of talks. But I'm telling you right now, we're 0 for. We're 0 for when it comes to Iran. We're 0 for, I don't know, 4 or 5 or 6, whatever. Because every time
that's going to change, though.
Every time Iran says, "Oh, we want to talk," they don't do it. Will there be a regime change? I don't know if there'll be a regime change. I don't think there will be. We'll just have to see. But we're sending some troops over there.
Needs to happen, man.
Yeah, man.
They have the capabilities of causing global destruction, man.
And yes, they fund terrorism.
100%.
And again, we're going to end on this right here. We don't want anyone to walk around being fearful, being scared.
That's right.
But we do want you to walk around with your head on the swivel. Keep your eyes, especially you ladies, keep your eyes off the phone. Get at least one earpiece out of your head.
That's right.
So you can listen to what's going on around you. and be safe and keep that gunpowder dry.
Yeah.
And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, go like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.
Os.